The Capture Pro Software Network Edition allows customers to manage large capture installations. It provides for centralized administration, centralized licensing, batch monitoring, and optionally remote output, where output processing, instead of taking place at each local scanning or indexing workstation, takes place on a separate server PC. One of the features of the Capture Pro Software Network Edition is the Capture Pro dashboard, which provides supervisors in the area to get a snapshot of what's going on in the system at any point in time. One aspect is license utilization, which tells a supervisor how many of the licenses that they have purchased are currently being used at any point in time. It also allows a supervisor to understand what their current software upgrade assurance date is for their Network Edition installation. And it also gives them the ability to understand what users are logged on to what workstations and what level license they are currently operating under. You can also monitor the batch status of every single batch in the system in the Capture Pro Software Network Edition. I can get a list of all of the batches and what state they're currently in, and this helps the supervisor understand what bottlenecks might be occurring in the system. What batches are currently, for instance, in indexing error status, need to have some corrections, or what batches might have an error in the output processing because perhaps an output server location is no longer accessible. A supervisor can also get a detail for every single batch as well. How many images are in the batch, where the batch is currently located, as far as is it currently being opened at an output workstation, or is it still being opened up by somebody at a scanning workstation. You can also filter the batch display to focus in on a particular job or a particular user in your system as to what batches are currently being worked on. And finally, you can also get a selected batch history for every single batch in the system. So here's a batch where we can tell when it was created, when there was an indexing error, when it was actually initiated for output processing, and when that batch was completed. And this is a snapshot of some of the capabilities that are available in the Capture Pro Software Network Edition.